Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Cooper to Jean with the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Here we go. 43-yard line. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
To throw, Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Let's go.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
7 Pirates, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready. Check smash, check smash. Ready.
They're trying an option play, left side on first down. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Trap 60. Hut.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
79 Bronco. 19 Lion. Buffalo 18. Go.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Here's Matt Gay for the Colts field goal. It's about 43 yards for him. Up and good from Fairbairn. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He'll cobble together a yard there. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got him, that's Mixon. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Whether they meant to go to him or was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a 1st down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for it and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 4th down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. They connect for the 1st. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pass caught by Mixon. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stuffed at the line. No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Where's the hot?
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They bring Diggs in motion. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans one up the opposing field goal, and they start with 7 on their opening drive. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Ready?
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
From the 32. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Stroud off the play fake. Dump off caught by his back. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's got a gain of 6 there. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Completed to Collins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Texans are on the move here. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. He can run it. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
All right.
On play action, here's Stroud. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. That's incomplete left side. Looking for the back that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. A time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing is Stroud. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Oh, he put It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the 21. Has his man. It's Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, Stroud. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on 1st down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
Pass taken in by Diggs. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Drop to the right, drop to the right. Drop to the right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Everly's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Street, street. Warrior 70. Chop 60, chop 60. Ready, ready.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Caught quickly on the slant. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Ready, ready. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Huh.
Richardson back to throw. Forced out to his right. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Come on, set. 79 Broncos. Go.
Play action with Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing it just before halftime. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
All right.
Round throwing here on first. This is complete to Schultz. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
And the Texans first down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On the move, headed right. The throw is caught. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. They go play action here. Into the hands of Schultz. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that brings up 4th and long. And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
In that close, those are supposed to be money in the bank to change. And it's always a little surprising and stunning to see one miss. And you can bet on the sideline, they were counting on having those 3 points.
Let's go now.
It is caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
At the 31-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
tight. 19, 70 Lions. Pioneer. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
He's got it at the 6. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Warriors 70. Go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. They'll throw again, Richardson. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. To throw, here's Richardson. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Here we go, set. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Rig alert, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Richardson on fourth down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards them, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Dell with the grab. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 3 now.
19 Texas. All right.
On play action, here's Stroud. Complete to Dell. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get.
And in for the Houston touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. So we're through 3 here. The Colts have it to start the 4th, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on.
Ready up.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors, 70. Ready.
From the 34. He's going to push one deep down the right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And it's 3rd down now.
Let's go now.
Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Dragon 60.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. And he shanked that one to the right. It is no good. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No. Here we go, let's go.
To the air, Stroud. He's on the move. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
Stroud off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, uno more.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans grow the lead now to 22 points. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Okay, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set. 19 Lion. Go.
Here's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Ready?
1st down throw here from Richardson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Motioning the tight end now. Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey, smash.
Putting a receiver in motion. Richardson on third. Looking slant route, complete. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Cadet, Cougar 19. Cadet.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Now the Colts leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
He's throwing for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Robin.
From the gun, Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans making a 3-score game in the 4th. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans stretch the lead to 23. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, Shaq.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
So here's the Colts offense as they line up for another two-point try.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing now, Richardson. This is caught. And he reaches the end zone on that two-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a two-score game now, down 15. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go.
Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. They're out and set, first and 10.
All right.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And a man is there to knock that away.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Nike Texas.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here's Stroud now. And he'll get it up to the 27. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Warrior 70. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready?
Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Already.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He goes out at the 10-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Big gain downfield. This play goes for 36. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So the Texans come away with their own win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Indy.